A push continues to honor a group of women who served during World War II, and Josh Smith joins us with more on the effort. Josh.
Kelly, in recent weeks, we have introduced you to the stories of 3 surviving members of what was called the United States Cadet Nurse Corps, who are still living here in the Tri-Cities, all of them in their 90s. As we've reported, the Cadet Nurse Corps has never been acknowledged as actual veterans by the federal government, despite their pleas for several years. Now they're getting support from what some consider the most sacred spot in America. Visit Arlington National Cemetery and you will find the Military Women's Memorial to all women veterans from the Revolutionary War through the present day.
It's so important that they be recognized in this way.
Phyllis Wilson is president of the Military Women's Memorial, where you'll find this, a display honoring the United States Cadet Nurse Corps.
Very few Americans have ever even heard of this 124,000 amazing American women that answered a call at 17, 18, and 19 years of age, having no idea for how long. They just signed a document saying, I'll serve, I'll serve.
But despite their place in this national memorial, the Cadet Nurse Corps members never were classified as military veterans.
They wanted help, and I went and helped in the only way I knew how to do it.
Last month, we told you about one of them, 96-year-old Agnes Lowe of Johnson City, one of the few surviving cadet nurses who enlisted and committed to serve in the midst of a national crisis.
That was the greatest nursing shortage this nation has ever seen to date. The greatest shortage. 80% of the nursing positions across the continental United States were empty because those registered nurses had deployed over to either Europe or to the Pacific Theater of War. They signed a contract that said, I will pledge myself for the duration of the war. I will take the training and I will continue to serve for however long World War II lasts.
Wilson, herself a veteran and a former nurse, says she's baffled Congress won't grant them honorary veteran status.
They're not asking for any benefits except a flag on their casket and maybe some kind of marker or medallion on their gravestone to identify that they stepped forward and raised their hand and signed a contract unlike anything I'd ever heard of before in my life.
Regardless of what's decided on Capitol Hill, at the Arlington Cemetery, Wilson says the Military Women's Memorial will continue to tell their story.
If not for these women that answered this call, what would we have become? If they're not veterans, then I don't know what is.
Kelly, a bill to grant honorary veteran status to the Cadet Nurse Corps is now before the House and Senate, but that has happened before, only to have the bill pulled before a final vote. Meanwhile, the Military Women's Memorial at Arlington is about to mark its 25th anniversary. You can see it right there near the entrance, a place where women of all branches of service and support are honored every day.
Well, honestly, Josh, your stories have brought so much attention to it, so hopefully that does make a difference. I mean, these women, one that we did air last week, my role model.
Yeah,
she was spunky and she was fun. You want to see it happen.
Well, they're determined, and it's going to be interesting to see how Congress responds.
All right, Josh, thank you so much.